Oh, MVP again.
I'll be right back.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
Literally.
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
and select my character. Wait, what? I have a lip scarf. Stop there. Hey, that's that guy from 2. I don't change the color of my beard. I guess what I'm never doing. Very muscular kid. I changed my fucking reset. Yeah, this one is a re-release of X for the Wii U.
Christian,
What?
what was released today?
You know what?
The game.
Yeah, we'll work well together, I'm sure. Easy peasy.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right? Good, there we go. What else you remember?
That looks a lot
It'll
like
come.
A. I don't know if that
In the
matters.
meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going. Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Ready?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike! Slide! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Put some power into this one.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Alright, sorry about that. I'll do some socializing. Everything's fine now. Okay. Groundkeeper. Resistance, physical resistance. Okay, I have to change classes. Okay, cool. Let's go. Is there another shelf? Haha.
Wear them down from a distance.
Okay,
Target in sight!
that's similar to...
Shadow strike!
Assault hammer! I can't let this new strength distract me. Ready?
Let's see what they're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering!
Slide dice! Move in and do some damage. I can't move.
What? This is wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing.
Slide! Shadow strike!
No! This is wearing me. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Actually got decent reward for that. Cool. Oh, there's the jump. Okay,
Ready?
Let's see what they're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Slide! Flicker!
Assault hammer!
Scream edge!
We can just topple them with gunfire. Hey!
Upper hand! Slide! Flicker! Shadow strike!
Victory is ours.
We got it. Let's move. It didn't have to be like this.
Oh, okay. That's what I saw.
Shadow strike! Slide! Flicker!
Oh, I missed. What an idiot.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
My focus is improving. It's time. Game on set.
We got it. Let's move.
I'm going in.
Let's see what they're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering!
Slide! Flicker!
Assault hammer!
Scream edge!
Flame grenade! Game on set.
Nice
Nice.
work.
And that's how you combat in Xenoblade.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
You don't know me.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
That was hard, dude.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go.
I'm gonna
Relatively
chill.
speaking.
Oh, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? You gonna stream it tonight, bro?
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I mean, shit, new update on some trials. I'd play. What time are you thinking about playing? Okay, you guys have like a common mod? Time is it right now? As soon as he gets home? Alright. Yeah, I'll be watching Discord. Just like shoot me a DM or at me. Unless you're gonna be hanging out here. If you're hanging out here, that's fine too. But whatever's most convenient for you, bro, just hit me up. I'll let you know. I should be down. I'm pretty much free for the night. But I've been wanting to run that new update. Looks good.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire! An edge! This is wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing. We're in a good position.
Shit.
Now,
Move it!
my turn! Shadow Strike!
An edge!
Now, melee attacks! Slide Knife! Move in and do some damage!
Flame grenade! An edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Now, it's my turn!
Game and set.
We got him. Let's
Just
move.
something was mean down here. It wasn't these guys. I would have recognized the name.
All this experience just serves to make me stronger.
I need to be dramatic about it.
Let's make every move count.
You ready for it? They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow Strike!
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! An edge! Chrome armor! An edge! pushing me back!
Shadow strike!
Oh fuck!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Now, melee attacks. Slide!
She can do it. She's kind of killing it.
This is wearing me down.
No, Elma,
I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry.
Damn, that was my bad. I made it too hot. What a quinky. These guys are called blades too. God damn, the jumping in this game is crazy. Oh shit. I feel like I could take this guy with a little bit more preparation. Leave it alone for now, though. The bitch is 31. Jesus.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in! Spin edge!
Slide. Venom. Scream and appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Upper hand.
They're pushing me back!
Shadow strike.
Spin edge! We're in a good position. Game reset.
Nice work.
Alright. I'm getting the hang of it. I think I'm starting to like this. Can I climb on that bitch? That'd be so cool. Oh, there's some motherfuckers watching me. I don't think I shouldn't do that. Jim Young.
Strength comes from experience.
Oh, I guess
That's true on
that
any.
might have been what she said. Indigents. Ooh, little cute fellas. Yeah, those things are cute. Rad with it. Alright, cool. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I know this game also has a lot of companions in this, so it's fun. Let's go see what's happening in LA. See why they give you a sprint option. Damn, this area is huge. I will say that XENOBLADE has always kind of like crushed the expectations of what the hardware can run. Just to be a Switch game is insane.
Use melee attacks!
Now it's my turn. Slide.
Assault hammer!
That didn't work.
Spin edge! We're in a good position. Move in! Chrome armor! Flame grenade! We're in a good position.
Force.
Move in.
Bitch. This is annoying.
Shadow strike.
An edge.
Slide.
Game reset.
Nice work.
That is 100% a natural except that there's like a little scan noise after it. What do people say? That's right.
Listen.
What?
Let's go. I don't know where the 16 viewers are coming from, but please drop a hi. Let's talk about Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade. How are your days going? How your mom's doing? How your dad? Do you need a mom? Be your mom. Oh. That's straight up. My bad. Cool, right? A little bit of bits on there. Yeesh. Fuck. Okay, where's the... Oh, don't kill me.
Looks like we've got no choice.
No, we have a choice. We have a choice.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
We have a choice. Choice is to run like a motherfucker. There's no way I can find a level 12 thing right now. I don't think it'll wipe me. I'm already taking damage from it. I'm not even getting hit by it.
This newcomer looks strong. Be ready. I can still do this alone.
Yeah, Elma, fuck you. I don't need you.
Reinforcements? We can take them if we're smart.
Oh my god!
I don't like where this is.
God damn it!
No. I have...
I don't understand the intention behind the design of like hold. Oh hell yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've played all 3 Xenoblades. Yeah, so and DLC, so big Xenoblade fan. Just never missed X, or I never played X. This is the one I missed because I didn't have a Wii U. I don't expect this one to be as remarkable, but
Looks
still.
a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us in.
What about you,
sight.
Wild Joe? You have a favorite Xenoblade? The Bee
Rex's.
killed me.
And we're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got the fundamentals though. Oh, okay, that's all right.
Let them down from a distance.
Strike! Target in sight!
Really, this is your favorite one?
That put a dent in them. Move in and keep them going!
Chrome armor!
That's how to evade. You can do it! Sliding slinger!
Assault hammer!
Oh wow, that's awful.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and
Flame
strike!
grenade!
Yeah! Muscle neutralized. Switch to close range combat. Upper hand. Now, melee attacks.
Put some power into this.
Scream
We're in
edge.
a good position. Move in!
Very nice. I like all of them. I like the strategy of 1. I like the combos and the classes in 3. And 2 had a really interesting way of like
It's a shame we had to settle
implementing
near
your
so much
movement into it.
wildlife.
for like gameplay or combat.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either.
Yeah. That is interesting.
I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh, new sleeves? Let me check those out. That's my sleeve. thought that was a fucking bulky, muscular arm. Till I get one of those balance bands on. Oh no, here it is. That's... No, wait, that's... Yeah, okay. I see. Alright, bro. Oh wait, we're gonna change that. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the follow, man. I'm glad you'll be along for the ride. Yeah, I know you get mixed. I know you get mixed. I assume it'll be somewhat like the,
Now, melee attacks.
Put some power into this one.
Appendage destroyed.
Flame
Moving
grenade!
I assume it'll be kind of like the, Ouroboros storms.
The edge! We're in a good position.
Early bird.
Move in!
Slide. Clean up.
Let's talk about it. Let's make sure this will do our...
Now, melee attacks.
Put some power into this one.
Upper hand. Slide. Clean up.
She's wearing me down. I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Focus is improving. It's time. Chrome armor! Assault hammer!
Oh no, Scimitar. Sweet.
Flame grenade!
I need to redo my rows because that bothers me that much.
And victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
Cool. I like that I can jump fucking miles in the sky. That's really cool. I like your response. Yes, I like the other gameplay, of course, but this one's different. Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna follow you in this place since you have experience in the series. It'll be interesting. Maybe later on. Ooh, later on. That's exciting. Have you been? Oh, yes, this is a sick view. They're really wizards at this. Sounds dope. I'm excited for that.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call
I don't know what
it
happened
New
to my
Los
fucking stuff.
Angeles.
It got glitched in it.
Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yeah, anytime I see it. Well, I really liked A in XENOBLADE Chronicles 3's DLC, and that's who she looks like. Except she's a little thicker, I'm not gonna lie. That's positive. She's very pretty character. Big fan. Save, right? That was a save. How many companions do you get in this game? Because I've heard it's like the biggest number in all the games.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I mean, look at those eyes. Oh.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive
Oh, I'm sorry.
and indeed flourish here in our new
Pretty
home.
intelligent. Yeah, I love a
This,
woman that's a
of
leader.
course, is only the latest
How many? I said, how many
success in our
companions did you get in this
continuing
game?
Director General? Since when?
for the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here
I heard this one had the
From
most
political aide
companions
to
out of all
director
of them.
general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
Yeah. I mean,
The
even in
survivor.
Xenoblade Chronicles 1,
I only found a
facial
single
expressions are
pod
kinda
intact
weird.
at Starfall Base.
So they've definitely done an improvement.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew
I also
members?
like that.
Come on, seriously? Chausson was
this one
never
has
one to let the
custom
truth
characters,
get in
so
the way
that's
of a
fun.
good speech.
And that they give
Still,
choices. That's
every last
impressive.
survivor counts.
Oh, I'll find out on the menu.
You can call me
Cool.
Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
What up, Gwyn?
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
You got her.
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting
What do you
back to
think?
work.
Is there
Until
something I
next
can do
time,
to improve that?
Colonel.
Oh, God. Like,
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home.
pick it up.
For now, anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have low latency switched on. Yeah, it says 3.22 seconds for maybe it's your location. Because I used to have some friends who were from like Portugal, or not Portugal, but Brazil, and they would like have a hard time like kind of keeping up. Or not keeping up, but the latency was bad. Yeah, no, you're okay. As long as it doesn't bother you too much, I don't mind. Alright, so do what you can do in... Oh, hell yeah. Kind of cheese the first person view. I used to do this in 2 all the time. Test. Oh, cool.
Damn it!
Chill, bro. Gotcha. I'll look.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know
Oh.
she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our
Get outta
top
here.
talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
I also like the English voice actors better than like the other 3 games. Oh shit! What the fuck? That's a lot of party members. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Do not want Lynn in my party. Hey, Full Metal Jaguar is the class in 3. I like that class a lot. Shield Trooper, and I can change my class at any time, right?
Hey!
I thought I did that for a second.
Hey!
Almost strong at the beginning. Hell yeah. How does she plateau like as the game goes on?
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired
Oh,
of this
you're just
view.
telling me that I should be
It's like a
controlling
different city
it. I
every
gotcha.
time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks.
Yeah, and that was the problem in
There's still
1
so
too,
much
is that
to
they
be
didn't
done.
like use their. It's like you said, they didn't
One
use
day
their
at a
shit to the
time.
full potential. It felt like they wouldn't.
Speaking of which, we
position
don't really have
correctly,
time
they
for a full
wouldn't,
pleasure cruise
Sometimes
here.
they wouldn't even follow up, and they
Why
would
don't you
use
give
their
us the
moves
express
prematurely.
tour?
There
Just
wasn't a
the
lot of
highlights.
setup. I
Okay,
wish. I don't know if you ever played Dragon Age or Origins, but one of the things that I
ULA
loved about
is
that
divided
game
into 4 districts.
was that there was a brain that you
departed from the
could
industrial
program.
district,
So it's like
where
if
Doug and I
this,
were
then
conducting a
this.
blood test.
Very basic programming,
It has
but like
food
so
production,
good.
skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located. Remember?
I wish Xenoblade had a brain
Expect
like that.
to
where
pass
you
through
could
there fairly often.
tell them what to do, when to do it.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the
There
commercial
are at least 3
district.
that you switch between your partners.
Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing.
That's where I want to
groceries,
hang out.
You name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest
Dragon
thing to
Age.
a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, by NLA standards anyway.
Dragon Age Origins is
Yay
an
or
old
nay,
RPG.
the best
I mean, I say
and
old, but
only
it's like
bargains on
20.
the
I
planet.
think it's 2006, 2005, something like
To your
that.
right, the residential district.
but,
Housing, and
good.
more housing.
Very good.
Well, plus
It's a
the
really
nice
good
park
story.
and the cathedral.
It's a Western RPG though, so I don't know.
If you're
how you
ever
feel
looking
about
for
this, but-
quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA.
Also, if you ever miss a stream,
Note the distinct dual-level structure here.
I see.
The upper level
If
holds our
you ever-
administrative tower, home to Blade HQ
if you ever
and the government.
see a stream
Not
or
to
you miss a
mention
stream,
Armory Alley as
I
well as
edit
the
them and put them on
barracks where we
YouTube, so
live.
you can check my links out,
The
Brady.
lower level there is a
You can
hangar
go back and watch my
complex for
playthroughs
skill
on 3.
maintenance and
I cried like
repairs.
a baby on 3.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Yeah, chapter 5. I'm a dad, so yeah. So like the chapter 5 and then all that stuff. I'm not advertising myself. I'm saying if you're wanting to see all of this and you're afraid you'll miss some or you might miss some, by all means. I usually edit and throw up on my YouTube channel. Throw it up, not throw up. Makes me sound gross.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Alright. Is it the same music team that did the original games? Well, they definitely got really experimental with this. Would have been. Sorry, I was so clear. Damn, girl, hold on. Yo, what up, girl? Can I go around here?
Hey!
Oh, wait, hold on, there's something up here.
Hey!
Yeah?
Dirt. I can't stop grooving.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
That's it.
I think I can answer that one.
I didn't ask anything.
So,
You have a scar
you
too.
Must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
She has a Monado haircut.
Be sure
so
it
that's-
stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
Who did that? What the
My
fuck?
name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my
Oh, that's
superior
cool.
officer.
How is the online?
And
Is it
he'd be
fun?
an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
More information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
Thank God they
It's a
acronymed that.
relatively
That's a
new
fucking
organization.
mouthful.
Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
Squad has been some other people or defeated some online quests. What?
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
That's okay. I'm gonna try it out. I have a friend who's in chat who's got the game as well. But we end up on Mira.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Oh, goodness.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there.
Oh, is Elma the legendary hero they
We
talked
had no
about?
idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Wait till they see
For
the
better and
XENOBLADE.
for worse, we were close to Planet
No,
Mira
okay.
when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Yeah, don't say anything. I don't want to spoil it. I'm just throwing my
Once the
guesses
dust
out
cleared,
there.
we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Alright. How do I register?
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation.
And
We
Social
also
Security.
ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air?
Yeah.
Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
He gets it.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Alright. Cool. Okay, so these are missions. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative. Go up. Oh, you know, let's look at Alma. She's really the GOAT, basically the main character because the one we can. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. So I kind of see that though. You're kind of right. The character's just like a supporting character. And I think that's honestly a really brilliant way to do it. Customization center. I believe you get a cool vibe from her. She seems very humble too, which is kind of crazy. Sexy. Shulk. Oh.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
Why wouldn't he?
The AD is a bit
Fella.
different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Girl, you are a 13-year-old. Chill out. Don't talk to that bot that way. What is a skull?
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, just... I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, Just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology.
So is this directly connected to the other
I'd
three? I
love to
think I've
get you
asked that
into one
already,
to see
but
for yourself, but it's not that simple.
I kind of have
Well,
an
yeah,
idea
duh.
of what the
For one
connection
thing,
would
only
be.
blades are allowed to pilot
Like,
Skells.
my thought is
And
that
even then, you need a license.
this is what happens. Spoiler for anybody
These
who
aren't
doesn't
toys we're
want to.
talking
Yeah,
about.
you can mute
They're
for like 5
complex
seconds.
machines with powerful weapons.
But
And they're a precious resource.
I kind of had
we only have
the
so
idea
many
that
of them to go around.
while all this stuff was going in
So
going
yes,
on in
as
1,
you
2,
might
3, this is what's
imagine,
happening in the real
certification
world.
process is a fairly
If that makes
rigorous
sense,
one.
that's kind of my theory.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard,
Oh wait,
I'm
well
sure
before
it'll
you
only
do
be a
that,
matter of
have
time
you
before
played
they
this
tap you
version
on the
yet? Have you
shoulder.
finished this version?
Speaking of
Or
work,
have you just
that
played the
reminds
Wii U
me.
version?
Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over. Listen. So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a
Oh,
request
that
is free
means
to
you already
post
have the
here.
camera. I didn't know that.
Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades
Right.
around here,
Right.
blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Damn it.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any
There we
missions
go.
I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout
okay.
console is for. We should show you that next.
I
Hey,
want
who's
you to
giving this
talk to
tour
me.
anyway?
I want you to talk to me about it,
We
but I'm
also
scared it'll give
have
away
the
too
scout
much.
console, if the assignment seems
Just
too tough
we'll leave
to
it
handle
be.
solo.
We'll leave it be. Leave it be
And
for now.
Elma
You can
just
talk
said
about
that,
like
didn't
changes
she?
that you've noticed if they've changed story stuff.
Hey,
Hey, that sounded like Baker.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with
That's just the
specialized
theory I
knowledge
have,
or
so if I'm
unique
right,
skills.
you know I made this
This
at the very
console
beginning.
lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I wish they would let me use these
Listen.
consoles and stuff before I.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Oh, the heart.
Hey!
Am I right?
That almost hits like the same beat as Jimmy Eat World song. Do it, come on.
Really?
Listen.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right?
Damn.
You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
That was an out of character sound. Tutorials are long though. I get it. I mean, here's how it was. You had to handpick the characters we needed to search out the city at certain places and search. Oh my god, that does sound annoying. You just had to find them and then change them out. That's crazy. That would be fun like the first time. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like one of those things where you're like, okay, oh this is cool because I don't know who I can recruit. But then it's like after that, every time, oh, awful.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sir!
I appreciate it.
Before I got picked up for the White Whale's crew, I was surveying new species of plants in the jungles of South America. Now it's my responsibility to clarify, in a hurry, the effects that our new home's flora might have on humanity's future. Yeah, I have military training. I might come from academia, but I'll be damned if I don't pull my own weight around here. Thanks, Eric.
Honey, we're home.
Yes.
Lynn is
Very
kind of
amusing.
funny.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Vandam?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Damn, I'm gonna do a run where I refuse.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Lynn's kind of funny.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
You are 13, young lady. Doink. Doink. Frontier. Alright, cool. Put the tank, that's funny. It is impressive that she's the tank.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Maybe it was Arena and Gwen.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwen?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Hell yeah. I'm
Well,
excited
then that
for the
settles
story
it.
concept.
It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Dude, why did it take him so long to look? This is Eleanor. Looks probably. to me twice. Something. Hold on, I'll go to the wild. I just want to try one thing. One thing. One second. Let me sate my curiosity. This. Will it take me to a choice? Nah, I'm good.
Ms. Koo, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis forever.
Yeah, bro's crashing out on me.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
That's so funny.
Now, you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
You're right, you're right, you're right. No! It didn't go down.
I knew you'd make the right choice.
No, you cheating
Welcome
bitch.
to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
No, it's...
All right.
Yeah, but I want to see how far the dialogue would go. God damn. I want to see how far it would go.
Now then,
shit.
Let's
go.
Discuss that.
So, let me load here. Oh. It'll just loot. After that one. Interesting. I'm gonna keep that saved there for any time I want to go back and argue with him.
Hey. That's true on any planet.
Alright. Let's organize our arts. Okay. This is the top one, yeah. Then I want topple. My art's organized. Oh, we can reorder them like this. What the hell? Oh yeah. Awesome. That's how I want it, baby. So I might do this. Yeah. There we go. That's good for me. Okay, let's see what Elma has. Elma has... I'm gonna cut this out of the clue. Let's go. gonna try her out and see if I like her. I saw her skills. Now I want to see if they pay the bills. So she has 9 damage.
Shadow strike! Getting close to land a blow!
Power into this one! Infuriate! Slit edge! Flame grenade! We can just topple them with gunfire! We're in a good position. Move in!
Now it's my turn!
Totally forgot about the fact that it changes their weapons. I don't know. I'm gonna still play with my character for now, but maybe I will go back to her in a minute. It might just be because I'm used to my character. Just for a bit. Yeah, I see that.
What the hell happened here?
No shit.
You don't think that one Senicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Thing's pretty big.
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Senicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Senicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Senicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Senicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Senicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database.
I'm guessing that...
If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Senicula tyrant sighted not too long ago.
I guess the tyrants are like the
It was a couple of
big
segments
enemies.
further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
For real. What is a tyrant?
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Don't say that. But you can't just leave it so close to New LA.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
I understand everything.
Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you.
I'm gonna push it.
If we can take it down, great. But if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
So what she's saying is get XP from the things around us, yeah? Okay. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. Remember to equip your best gear. Okay, that actually makes sense. Let me check my ground gear. Wait. Yo. What do you know? What your power level? You know what I know? Oh, nothing's bad. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming nothing has the, why is these unique? Whatever. Huh. Oh wait, what did that look like on her body? I think it's cool that they made different models for each character's gear. You can auto set stuff too. I didn't know that. What's this do? Oh, it does give one more defense. I don't think that's worth it, TBH. I mean, okay, maybe, no. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Am I quiet? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm ready. Oh, shit, ready. You ready? There. Let's see. What level is this tyrant? Ah, I should have done this.
They've seen us.
Oh no, I got this.
Lay down the fire for him. Slide, slinger. Shadow strike.
Fire carnival.
Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire!
Early bird.
What?
Side
Edge!
Not that.
Alright, man, I need to run after this fight.
Upper hand.
Flame grenade!
Side slash.
Edge!
Yeah. We're on top of this now. Scream edge. Roger. I should heal
I
him
need
first.
healing!
Shadow strike.
That kind of goes hard.
Side slash.
Not gonna lie, that was kind of a bop.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
I'll take a second. I'm about to change games,
indicates a frontier nav site.
but I'll probably play this. I'll be playing this
Marks
every Friday. I'm not gonna be able to play it every day, unfortunately. I've got a big list of games I'm playing right now, which sucks, but I did really enjoy this actually. I'm kind of liking it now.
Okay,
I'm going.
the probe should be ready for insertion.
Kind of loving it.
I'll just boot
It
it
feels
up.
good to play Xenoblade again,
Thanks,
to be
Lynn.
honest.
The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're not, I'll let you know. I'll put up my stream schedule actually tonight. I need to do that. I need to remember to do that.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Do I gotta defend this? Okay, no. Cool.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Oh shit. Cool. Good to know. See that now. Wow. Does he look like Dunbam? Dunman. Didn't read that, but I'll learn about it later. Very fun. Very cool game. Very cool, Xenoblade Chronicles. Alright, that'll be it.